Hello and welcome to Othercide. I am Allan Enraged. Let's get started. So I just saw this game on Steam and it looks fantastic, and it doesn't seem like too many people are covering it so far, so I thought I would. It kind of looks like Darkest Dungeon meets XCOM, so let's check it out. From behind the veil they grow, those you should always beware. In muted darkness they flow, those who feed on your nightmare. The Book of Nostra on the others. Alright, so the soundtrack for this game is absolutely amazing, but I felt like I shouldn't play it. So this is just some free music I have. For centuries, the Mother has protected the veil, preventing it from shattering. Her journey has led her to the deserted streets of the city and stuff.
He needs us. The Other has come for the Chosen One, and soon the veil will break. The suffering cannot continue.
This game has a very dark aesthetic, very black, white, and red. It's almost poetic. It seems you and I share a bond of kinship. Age of Shattering, year 1897.
Suffering festers within him. The edge of reality frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me. The Other could shred the veil and devour our world. Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further. Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall.
These are health points. Your unit dies if their health points reach 0. These are AP action points. Most actions cost action points. Move to the red square. The farther you move, the more action points it will cost you.
The
Nice.
Other sends more against us.
Instant action skills are played immediately and cost you action points. Alright. I think we cut him in half. The timeline orders all units by their initiative and moves forward whenever a unit ends their turn. A unit can play when it reaches 0 on the left side of the timeline. Your unit will move to 50 on the timeline and recover all their AP for their next turn. You just press backspace. Are you sure you want to end your turn? Delayed skills immediately end the unit's turn, and their powerful effects are activated later on the timeline. The cultist is preparing a delayed massive shot. Select shield charge. The skill will delay the target's next action. It will also cancel their delayed attack. Massive shot. It deals a bit of damage. Dash up to 5 tiles, deal that damage, and delay them by 30 initiative points. Alright. Do I, click them? Interrupt skills can stop a single enemy attack and immediately launch a counter attack. Warning, interrupt skills cost health points. It will interrupt the next melee attack and launch a devastating counter attack. It's only 20 HP though. It's such a small amount. Target your own active unit to launch interrupt skills. Your unit will move to 50 on the timeline and recover all their AP for their next turn. Very good animations, like, really enjoying everything I see so far. Maybe, like, enjoy is a bad word when it comes to these things, like, mortally terrified.
Fear not. I can stop the attack before it happens.
Stricken with existential dread. Make a sanity roll. I can slay them all in one blast. Do I have to target? Oh, baby. Crazy. Hey, I just killed all your friends. I love that sickle. See, I don't want this guy to massively shoot me. Is it at this point? Your units will go into burst if they start using their last 50 AP. This pushes your unit back to 100 on the timeline, so be careful to burst only when you need an extra move or to deal a killing blow to a wounded enemy. Some skills like shield charge can delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control on the timeline. So we should do that then. Dodge is the % chance a unit has of avoiding an attack. Armor is a unit's protection. It represents the damage deducted from each attack received. Armor and dodge can be modified by ally or enemy skills, so always pay attention to skill descriptions. Remember, the timeline is the key to winning battles. Powerful delayed skills in your unit's turn. End your unit's turn immediately and activate later. Interrupt skills prepare your unit to block an attack and strike back after their turn. Some skills delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control. Using your last 50 AP will provoke a burst, pushing your unit to 100 on the timeline.
Gift gives me such strength.
Control me freely now. I give you the last of my strength. May we stand as long as possible. Okie dokie. So I'm at 0 on the timeline. I think that's a good move. I'm just gonna end turn. He's gonna run away like a little runner awayer. Ouch. I don't think any of that was due to me making any mistakes. Kinda wanna focus him. I love the aesthetic. Black, white, and red are like 3 of my 4 favorite colors. He's got a shield. He's got an axe. And a big old nose. See, I don't like what I'm seeing here. Ouch. Right outside of range. Don't know if I'm slow playing it or what. Kinda wish he had attacked me first. I would have much preferred to get rid of him. And how are we gonna deal with the shield guy? Oh, look at that armor. Can I move? No. I'll see if this will kill him. Should have just done it first. Oh, it does not kill him. But I go before him. Nice. What are you? Ugly, that's for sure. Is it gonna do something?
He is here. The chosen one.
Neo?
I don't want to harm you, little one.
I mean, I don't know. I kinda wanna harm you.
But we want to harm you very much.
Calm down there, Joker.
Failed. You most of all. I fought with every bone and sinew. All I am, I leave to you. Take it. My blood is my legacy. May it spill forth into an army to rend suffering from its host.
The city was destroyed, the veil fractured, thousands of souls perished, swallowed by the void.
My voice destroyed a city. It's not enough. How soon will you hatch? I want you in this world. I want to see what you can do. To those that hurt me. To those you will hurt. I can't wait.
Time and space converged. Reality and unreality were on the edge of destruction. For the first time, an other was close to breaking through.
Do not despair. My life lights your path. Do you remember our journey together? This time, let me guide you. You will wield my memories like a sword, and with them, grow our army.
And thus were they trapped in an everlasting loop. From recollection to recollection, daughters of the Red Mother die, only to rise again. Age of Shattering. Year. Something.
This dark corner of existence is a harbinger. Soon all will follow. The very fabric of our reality is threatened. My last breath is near. My daughters, you are of me. Put an end to suffering.
Othercide is a game about sacrifice and tough choices. Progress is auto-saved, so there is no turning back. The enemies in Othercide are lethal, and every mistake will cost you dearly. Your daughters will die, and you will lose, only to rise stronger again. The game expects players to fail, but failure is not the end. After ending a run, you restart with additional bonuses, even the ability to resurrect fallen daughters for a cost. Are you just acting? Without thinking?
From this side of the veil, I can give you my daughters, birthed from my soul. You will need them to fight.
This is the chrono map. From
What
here,
memory has this agony uncovered?
you will be able to manage your daughters in the inner void, select your next mission from the attack menu, or end the day. Let's enter the inner void to germinate a new daughter. I don't think you should be germinating any daughters. Like, welcome to the inner void. Here you can manage your daughters. I think that's every mother's like biggest dream, is just to like grow a daughter army. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's probably every father's dream, is to grow a child army. Oh, okay, let's manage some daughters. Let's germinate them. Creating a new daughter costs 200 vitae, or vitae. I'm gonna call it vitae. It's a little better on the ears, but correct me if I'm wrong. Prudence? I don't think we need to rename it. What does random do? Oh, random's the name. Okay, Celeste. The Blade Master excels in melee duels. The Soul Slinger supports her sisters from afar. The Shield Bearer protects her sisters. I think Celeste is like a blade warrior name. Makes sense to me, so we're just gonna pick that. It cannot be changed later.
The others are converging, warping reality. You must stop suffering from feeding. Go. Close the first synapse.
Alright. New missions or synapses appear each day. Beat a synapse to close it. Thought for sure it was pronounced synapse, but maybe the game's taking some liberties, or maybe I'm just wrong again. Here you can view mission details and choose the daughters you want to send. Don't I just want to send all of them? Maybe I should have went with the shield one, knowing I already have one of the other two classes. But hey, Celeste is still a Blade Master name. I don't think Mercy's a Blade Master name. Makes sense for a shield person name, right? Right? Or is that just Overwatch seeping through? Desire is a soul slinger? It makes sense for the soul part. Maybe not the slinger, like maybe soul like taker or soul like keeper. Alright, we're gonna select them. Boom. Boom. Yep. Oh yeah. They got different blades even. Alright, let's start the mission. It was a 20-minute tutorial. I mean, I'm sure we're still in the tutorial. A 20-minute prologue.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
While a unit is engaged in melee combat, attacks coming from the flank or the back will hurt more.
How many have died to appease suffering's ambition? How many more?
Okay, she goes first. Don't know, like, this guy totally looks like he's gonna jump down on us, but maybe he's just an audience. Yeah, he looks like the little scary child things. Looks like there's only 2 enemies here. 3? Alright, so I'm gonna take 2 here and 1 that way. In turn, I think she can manage to take a little damage, but we'll see. I want to bring her up as well, but not as close. I definitely want to use this. Hopefully I didn't have to select the ally that I was trying to intercept. And I don't want to move too close to you. I guess I could, but I'd rather move here and just end turn. Everything's looking good so far. We're just gonna, like, murder.
Exquisite.
You're not a blade master. Oh, do I have to end your turn? That's right. I guess we just slash again, really, honestly.
Shred them down.
Me likey. End your turn there.
Bleed them dry.
I mean, can't we just shoot you? You don't do a crazy amount of damage when shooting. I'm just gonna keep doing it. You know, because, like, why not, right?
A bitter victory.
One enemy remaining. Is there one hidden that I cannot see? Aha.
They worship torture and call it science.
Oh boy, you guess what time it is. Murder time!
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
If you do not suffer, they will.
My brave daughter is spent. She must rest till a new day.
I don't know what that means. Do I not get to use them twice in a row? Or do I can only do so many missions in a day, depending on how many daughters I use.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
Nice. Can I look at what these are? Can I look at them? I definitely want to look at what I got. You should definitely be able to look at what you got in this menu right here. A recollection ends if you have no way to continue, if you get beaten by a boss, or if you choose to end it yourself. This will let you start a new try on the first day, and gives you access to more shards, resources that you gain from missions and can use to buy remembrances, power-ups. You can only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse. Daughters need to rest, they cannot fight more than once per day. You can only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse. One of our daughters can learn a new skill in the inner void. Yes, please? Select a daughter, observe her in more detail to learn about her. Hopefully we keep it PG. Here you can see your daughter's stats, traits, and skills. Skills can be unlocked by reaching new levels of mastery and upgraded with memories. This daughter has learned a new trait reflecting on what she has experienced. Traits cannot be removed or changed, even in death. What trait did we get? Each time you unlock a new skill, you have to choose between 2 different abilities. Is it always the same 2 abilities, or is it randomized? I like both of these. We're gonna go with, I don't know which daughter we're looking at. Lightning Strike sounds fun. Still don't know which daughter we're looking at. Celeste, yeah. Lightning Strike makes sense for Celeste. Let's look at the traits. Aggressive, effect damage, plus 50. Nice. She's kind of our damage dealing Blade Master. Let's see what we can do with this Blade Master. It is the same too. We'll do the opposite thing. React to an enemy finishing movement. I like it. What trait do you have? No traits. Nada. Alright, Desire. Shadow Round. Deal up to 237 damage to enemy in range, taking damage from an ally. Interesting, so it's like, I move up, I use this first, and then I attack with another person? I think I'll take the Wrathful Rain to get our shooty girl out of immediate danger. And you also have no traits. How do I go back? One of our daughters can learn a new skill in the Inner Void. I feel like I just did that. Like, I really feel like I just did the thing. Right? Like, alright. We did the skill thing. What does it want me to do now? I'm not going to read all these. It's a lot of words. But the art is absolutely fantastic. I wonder if there are more classes past these 3. I assume, because of all the question marks, but maybe I shouldn't assume.
Remember.
Remembrances give you access to bonuses that last through the whole recollection. A remembrance remains unlocked once it is unlocked, even if you start a new recollection. Unlocking a remembrance doesn't activate it automatically. You must use shards to activate it. You earn shards every time you complete a mission, but your pool of shards is limited to those you had at the start of the recollection. Once you start a new recollection, you get access to all of your earned shards. I don't know what this means, but we're going to activate it. Damaged left eyeball. Torn from its socket, this eyeball stares infinitely into nothingness. Surrounding the pupil is a golden halo that oozes blood from its myriad of gashes. Alright, we're done with the Inner Void. And we have 2 synapses available, but we only have 3 characters. And they're both difficult. So let's see if we can germinate and then send
Give life to our daughters.
2 daughters on each mission.
Please, guide her well.
We have Constance. And she will be our shield bearer. Oh, does her hair completely depend on... No, it does not. I thought for sure she had really long hair. I don't know where it went, but I guess she got a haircut. Makes sense. Once you're born, the first thing you want to do is get a haircut before picking up weapons.
Now, Unleash her on any who stand in her way.
She's only level 1. But we'll take Celeste and Constance out on one of the missions. Probably the easier of the two. And then we'll send Desire and Mercy on the other mission. We could probably just germinate another daughter, but I'm going to save these shards. Who knows? They might be important.
Remember their courage.
When a daughter dies, they are laid to rest in the cemetery. You can resurrect the daughter using resurrection tokens. Any memories the daughter has equipped are lost on death. Resurrection tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions or when unlocking certain remembrances. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the hard synapse. And if we find this hard synapse to be too difficult, we'll germinate another daughter so that we have 3 daughters for the challenging synapse. We'll probably only get to 1 today. We'll do this one. And we're going to select some daughters. We want the lower level one on this one. As well as Celeste. And we'll start the mission here. It is a confined map with a curse therapist, plague guard, and scavenger. I assume there's more than one of each.
Take away his tools of torture.
We shall spare no effort in protecting somebody. Your daughters have been ambushed. Survive until the breach appears, then escape with your daughters. You cannot win this fight.
We wouldn't want any excessive blood, would we?
You now have access to more skills, allowing you to combine direct actions, interrupts, and reactions.
We delve deep into the dark corners.
Alright, so we just have to survive for 240 of these things. Constance goes first. She has no defensive skills at the moment. So I want to take up a defensive posture. We have 2 enemies there. 2 enemies there. Weaker enemies. No enemies here. We're going to move here a little bit and end our turn. And they will move in on us. I think the next smartest thing would be to charge these enemies. Because we'll move further away from these ones. I don't know which of these actions is better for us. We want to kill at least 1 unit. End her turn.
Bitter victory.
And end her turn. I'm assuming more enemies have to spawn at some point. He got to move twice. That is unfortunate.
The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
Yeah, I thought enemies would spawn at some point. Constance's turn.
Shift has just arrived.
Flawless.
Kill here. No move here. End our turn. And then Celeste will just come in here and kill this thing. You cannot kill it. It's just going to... Can I do the thing? Interesting. So I'm gonna allow it to... Oh no, I'm just gonna do it now. Apparently. Alright, so... Though you can't attack things that have not spawned yet, unfortunately. It would have been interesting. But we're almost to the breach. Hopefully it opens up closer to us. All he did was run away. Alright, so we need to get ready for the breach. So I think I'll move here. End her turn. Now the breach opens up. And we're just gonna mad dash there. We're gonna be a mad lad, mad dashing to the breach. Trying to think of the best way to get there. Not enough to kill him. I think you move directly and end turn. I think. You move here. This is not enough to kill you. That's not what I wanted to do. We'll try it anyway. I guess we could just slash again. Right? Like, might as well. Oh no! Oh man. He's gonna take a big old massive shot. So is he, and I don't think we have any great way to delay that. Oh my goodness, they are just lining up a firing squad. Oh, he decided to come back. Hi, how you doing?
The veil grows weaker.
He has the cowardly
His
trait.
power
He runs away the
stronger.
first turn of battle.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
I mean, I don't know what to do other than to just keep running away. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, she's so dead. I thought she had more life than that. I'm sorry, Celeste. I have failed
They
you.
worship torture and call it science.
Oh yeah, you're super good. Yeah, like, ooh. Alright, well, our shield bearer is gonna get out now.
They worship torture and call it science.
I don't know how we could have prevented that.
They worship
Honestly.
torture and call it science.
I feel like that's gonna get a little annoying. Alright, well, you're gonna run away. Yeah, alright, so enemies deal damage. We learned this. We lost our first daughter, which was the first one we germinated. That's why you should, like, leave the germs alone. When a daughter dies, they are laid to rest in the cemetery. You can resurrect the daughter using resurrection tokens. Any memories the daughter has equipped are lost on death. Resurrection tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions or when unlocking certain remembrances. Yeah, we got a dead girl. She dead. So, ouch.
Let her flourish.
But she leveled up, which is nice.
Though the danger passes, we must prepare for the next.
I definitely want to do that other synapse. We don't have enough time today, but we will upgrade her skill. Just increase your armor and move on the timeline. Oh. The shield bash sounds good. I like the shield bash. See if she has any traits. No? No traits. Alrighty, that'll be the end of this episode. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment at the bottom, and I will see you next time.